Tessa Koskovich.
In news, a San Angelo man camped for nearly a week to save a stray dog.
A new roping arena is going up at the Coliseum.
San Angelo firefighters earned a life-saving award.
And San Angelo has responded to discolored water in San Angelo.
For our interview, Chris Weedon with the Mentally Shredded Foundation is in studio to talk about an event taking place at Kirby Park this coming weekend. But first, here's a word from Jim Bass and Congressman August Pfluger.
Find your perfect Nissan at Jim Bass Nissan. With our incredible selection, generous factory rebates, and attractive dealer discounts, you can enjoy affordable monthly payments that fit your budget. Don't miss out on our amazing offers, like the stunning 2025 Nissan Frontier for just $499 per month. You can only find deals this great at Jim Bass Nissan, corner of Houston Hart at Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at jimbassnissan.com.
The passage of the One Big Beautiful Bill today is a big, beautiful win for Texas families, workers, seniors, and small businesses. This legislation locks in President Trump's historic tax cuts, protecting taxpayers in my district from a devastating 26% tax increase, which would have been the largest in American history. It also delivers $13.5 billion in border reimbursements for states like Texas and makes the most significant investments in border security ever seen. This bill reclaims America's energy independence, lowering energy costs for families, creating high-paying jobs in the Permian Basin, and reversing President Biden's disastrous energy policies. I fought to make sure Texas values were reflected in this package, from much-needed support through strategic investments for farmers and ranchers to ending forced taxpayer funding of abortion to nearly $150 billion in military investments that will directly support the incredible men and women serving at Goodfellow Air Force Base and Fort Hood. The American people are tired of business as usual in Washington. They demanded that we secure the border, eliminate wasteful spending, and make life genuinely affordable for hardworking American families. And this bill does exactly that. And welcome back, everybody. James Bouligny here with Chris Weedon. He is with Mentally Shredded RX.
Yeah, so Mentally Shredded Foundation, Mentally Shredded RX is one of our official programs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, what is Mentally Shredded real fast? First off, how you doing today, man?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Now, what is Mentally Shredded?
Yeah, so we are a 501c3 based out of Charlotte, North Carolina, but we are a global organization. We focus on the blend of mental and physical wellness. So I always tell people we are the gold standard in preventative care.
Okay. Preventative care. I mean, mental health is taking a forefront recently because, COVID locked everybody down and didn't just affect adults, but we haven't, like you said, we haven't even begun to see the implication that it did to the children out there who were locked out of school and couldn't get that, social interaction and everything. So why'd you decide to get into all this?
So I am somebody that struggled with performance anxiety all the way back to freshman year of high school. I was playing soccer at Central, and I remember showing up to my family being like, something's off. And growing up military family, I remember my granddad said, just power through. And so that was the mindset that I had in college. When depression showed up, just power through. When the pandemic happened, just power through, right? And so that worked until it wasn't working.
Yeah, just kill it with drugs and alcohol.
That
works, right?
And so it was like, okay, well, eventually I started turning to things to numb, right? So whether it's alcohol, whether it's CBD, and you have all these vape pens now, right? Like we're all turning to things to numb. I don't think people want to become addicted to things. I think they're just trying to figure out, okay, well, what can I use or do to just overcome this dissatisfaction or this discomfort?
What can get me back to 100%?
That's
just the easiest way to get back there.
That's it. So because I was dealing with all of that, I eventually went to therapy, right? Probably should have went the first time something was off, but men are stubborn, so, or I'll speak for myself, but
no, most men don't want to do that.
So eventually I went to therapy, and then I learned about the stigma of mental health in therapy, where most people weren't talking about it, and I was like, why not? Like, if I went to the doctor, because I pulled a hamstring back when I was playing, and I had a lot of hamstring injuries, by the way, I always told my boys, hey, I have a hamstring injury. I'm going to be in PT for a little while.
Right.
Hey, I'm in therapy. Like, I didn't understand what the difference was. So when I started speaking up, my friends started sharing, like, hey, I've been struggling with X, Y, and Z and my family. And I was like, okay, well, how long have you been, And so then you start uncovering, oh, like we really are not comfortable talking about this.
Right.
So I decided in 2022, I'm comfortable in the gym. Like I literally, when I was going through depression, I was in the gym 7 days a week. My therapist actually pointed out, hey, that's not normal, right? Like most people that are anxious and depressed don't work out, especially 7 days a week. And I was like, oh, okay, well, thanks for letting me know.
There's just a way to cope, maybe.
Like I was just, it became an addiction. I was
Right.
trying to just numb and
That's
not
one of those good
deal.
addictions, though.
It's a positive one. It is a positive one. And so eventually I said, okay, let's see if people will come together for a workout and a discussion. Really, I didn't have an idea of what it was going to look like. I just knew I'm comfortable in the gym. And I also know, going back to that locker room feel, once we went to battle, went to war with our brothers on the soccer field, or in any sport or in any industry that you're in, you tend to grow closer bonds with people. So I was like, okay, well, let's do a CrossFit workout, which sucks. And then let's see if people want to talk. And luckily for me, they did. So that's how we started in 2022.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have something going on September 6th, this Saturday, out at Kirby Park.
Yes.
What is this?
So September 6th from 10 to 1, this is more of a mock Mentally Shredded RX. So what I mean by that is it's all body weight. There are no weights. I can assure you my grandmother's 83 and she does some of the movements with me even now. And so anybody can come out. We're going to do a workout. We'll have vendors, we'll have food, we'll have DJ, and we're just going to engage in community afterwards and really just check up on each other, right? I always say a family that moves together grows together.
All right.
It doesn't rhyme, but it makes sense. And so
right.
that's what we're going to do.
It doesn't have to rhyme.
Yeah.
All right. But does this cost anything for anybody? Had to spend any money out there, or?
So this is a fundraiser. Obviously, we are a nonprofit organization, and so it's a minimum $20 donation. That way you have access to food and different things like that. But if you're just coming to see what we're about, then by all means, just come, right? I don't want this to be a barrier to entry to people, but if you are participating, if you want, water, food, all of that stuff, a minimum donation is what we ask, and we're extremely grateful for that.
All right. And how do people get in contact with you? Is there a Facebook page or a website or phone number?
Yeah, so I forgot San Angelo is all about Facebook, and so
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm not on Facebook. I'm sorry to say.
man.
I'm sorry to say, but we are on Instagram at We Are Mentally Shredded. That's where our community is. If you want to learn more about our organization, mentallyshredded.org is our website. And if you want to contact me directly, it's director@mentallyshredded.org.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, did we miss anything?
I don't believe so.
All
I don't
right.
believe so. I think that was everything. Guys or girls, come out this weekend. We want to engage with you. We want to just get to know you. And there's resources out there if you are struggling with mental health or just want to learn about other organizations that are in our community.
All right. Well, Chris, we appreciate you coming on today, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Back to you. Into the news, what began as a stray dog sighting on social media turned into a nearly week-long mission for Jason Farmer, who camped out at the EQ channel near Twin Buttes to rescue a small dog he later named Choochie. Despite failed traps, broken equipment, and his own health struggles, Farmer refused to give up, saying love, not ropes or cages, was finally what brought Choochie in. With the help of dedicated volunteers and community support, the dog was safely secured after days of close bonding and tireless effort.
Choochie is now recovering at Farmer's home, where she's eating, resting, and scheduled for vet care. The emotional experience inspired Farmer to start a nonprofit rescue called God's Ark Animal Rescue. Having toured with bands and worked in racing, Farmer says nothing has given him more purpose than saving Choochie. He credits faith in the community for the rescue, insisting that donations received go entirely to helping animals.
That story went off on Friday.
As it absolutely should.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
Great job by that guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And speaking of great jobs, 5 San Angelo firefighters were honored with the department's life-saving award after rescuing a premature infant born at just 26 weeks in a rare and critical emergency. On August 10th, Ladder 1 and Medic 6 responded to a call about an unconscious baby and found an infant still enclosed in the amniotic sac, a 1 in 80,000 occurrence. The baby, born in a toilet and no larger than a hand, was in grave danger. Firefighters carefully removed the infant from the sac, began resuscitation efforts, and provided CPR and oxygen during transport.
Thanks to their swift and skilled response, the baby regained a pulse en route to the hospital and is expected to make a full recovery. Fire Chief Patrick Brody praised their actions, saying their training and dedication saved a life. Captain C.J. Naylor, Engineer Darren Wright, and firefighters McShane Matthews, Anthony Gossett, and Daniel Coder received the life-saving award and a symbolic stork pin for their heroic efforts.
Talk about awesome.
That is incredible.
Those
26
are two
weeks.
incredible stories right there. And yeah, I mean, wow.
That's insane.
Just great job all the way around.
Absolutely.
And the once full of character San Angelo Arena has become increasingly difficult to maintain, prompting plans for a modern replacement. The $4 million project, fully funded by the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo Association, will feature amenities like covered bleachers. Construction is set to be completed in time for the 2025 Cinch Roping Fiesta, taking place on October 25th and October 26th.
The new arena will accommodate up to 4,500 spectators. As part of the event, Texas country artist and Red Raider Wade Bowen will perform Saturday night. Tickets for the event went on sale August 1st. Additional information and ticket purchases can be made through the official San Angelo Rodeo website.
And our comment section has blown up about nasty colored water. Well, the city of San Angelo has addressed those concerns from residents about discolored water in certain areas. Officials explained that crews are flushing hydrants and adjusting the water source mix at the treatment plant to resolve the issue.
Despite the discoloration, the city assured residents that the water is safe to drink and meets all disinfection standards. Water conditions are expected to return within a few days. We will not be drinking the water.
I just got over a kidney stone. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, the comments wanted us to drink it on the news. We won't be, but if you want to see what happens, you're more than welcome. Let us know.
Yep. Otherwise, we'll be right back with weather after this word from Jay Chandler.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Into the weather this week looks hot and sunny, but when the weekend rolls around, we could get some rain. Right now it's 92 degrees outside with a high of 94 and a low tonight down around 66. Tomorrow the high will be 95, it will be sunny, and tomorrow night the low drops down to around 65.
On Thursday, it's going to be sunny and hot with a high up around 98, and that cools off to 71 Thursday night, and some clouds will also roll in. They'll stick around Friday, where it will be partly sunny with a high will be up around 97, and the lows dip down to 71.
And we'll be right back after this message from Conno's Diamonds and Coins.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Conno's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Conno's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Conno stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Conno's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thank you for watching the Live Daily News Show.
The only locally owned news show in the Concho Valley.
Go like us on Facebook, X, and other social media platforms.
And download the San Angelo Live mobile app.
For the live team here, I'm James Bouligny.
And I'm Tessa Koskovich.
And we'll see you tomorrow.